All right, let me pull my chair in a little bit closer. This is not going to be a long one because this is quite a cookie cutter Oracle deck. It's not that special. Let me be very honest about that. However, I have been waiting for this for a long time. It's the Hummingbird Wisdom Oracle cards. Look at those card backs, guys. By Ellen Valadares and Jasmine Westwood. And it's a gorgeous release by Red Feather. There are some typical Red Feather problems. I'm not going to be focusing on the box that much. You know, it's a really cool book box with a, with a ribbon. We've seen it a lot. And the guidebook is in full color and on really good glossy paper. It's a really special deck of cards. I've already played with them. They were in alphabetical order when I got them. And I don't know what it is, but I just really love these illustrations a lot. They're very computer generated, but I do love it. Some of the cards have weirder names, but those names are explained in the guidebook, which I think is good. This is a very soft Oracle deck. Oh my god, those backs are just completely divine. Let me put the cards right here. It is a very soft Oracle deck, delicate balance, magic in the air. You know, it has these really soft, delicate messages, a gentle touch, lovely artwork. I don't know, I think something about the artwork, even though it is very 90s CGI-esque looking, which I haven't really seen Jasmine Westwood do before, but you know, hey, whatever works for you, I guess. Clear skies ahead. This is not a very layered deck. There are no shadow messages in here. There is no deeper esoteric knowledge. It's just a fun, cute deck about hummingbirds that are having, a good time and that are living their best life. The moon dance, listen to the rhythm, sway along with the heartbeat of the universe, very uplifting messages. And sometimes I like that. Every now and then, and this would totally be a deck that I would reach for if it's when life gets me down a little bit. Now, to be quite honest, I'm not going to be saying every card name, and I'm not going to be reading every message. There are other flip-throughs on YouTube that will probably do that. I won't. I have to make comments, obviously, about the production quality of the set. For some reason, and I really hope Red Feather is watching because they are one of my favorite companies when it comes to content in product. The Star Tarot was released by them. It's one of my favorite decks. The Marielle Tarot is one of my favorite decks. Was also released by them. Some other cool stuff by them that I have. Oh yeah, that Dream Raven Tarot. The Beautiful Creatures Tarot. These are all great Red Feather decks. But for some reason, they only got production quality right once, and that was with the Star Tarot. With the second edition of the Star Tarot, I must add. And even with that, there was a typo on one card, so they had to pull all their sets and either have the card replaced or have them reprinted completely. I don't know what they did. And, so far I haven't really seen anything wrong with this set, but when we look at production quality, the box is impeccable, the book is impeccable, as usual, with Red Feather. But the edges of the cards feel very rough. Like you can't really see it, I don't think, but they almost hurt my hands when I touch them. They literally feel like sandpaper. And once again, I don't mind it that much, but we're once again back to that super glossy cardstock, and I don't really know the reason why. I don't know why Red Feather is so hung up on their super glossy cardstock. Now that I've picked up the deck, the whole order is messy. Okay. So I don't know why that's a returning problem. Also, another little problem that I have, preview images of the product online very often contain spelling mistakes, or those preview images will stay up when the product is released, but the final product might look very different. Same with that Enchanted Dreams Tarot, I think, that new one that is also by Jasmine Westwood. There are pictures online in the preview images still on Amazon of borderless cards, sometimes with keywords printed on them. In other images, the keywords aren't there. What the actual product looks like is cards with a huge white border and, you know, keywords printed in that border. But, you know, as someone who, you know, may have wanted that deck and pre-ordered it or bought it off of those preview images, I would feel a little bit pissed. You know, luckily with this production, apart from those rough edges, nothing went wrong. But I really think it would be a good idea if they invited some content creators that you know, are I would love it, honestly would love it if they would engage in conversation with me and actually listen to content creators that love their products content-wise, but have some production tips. Because, you know, like the amount of product that they create, you know, makes the actual price per deck very cheap. So, you know, they should probably be able to splurge a little bit more. Oh, look at this one. Sparkling Jewels. You've tapped into the universe's infinite flow of abundance. Accept your treasures with open wings and a grateful heart. Lovely. Really lovely. Flying solo. Your wings are strong. You can rely and trust on your resources to carry you forward successfully. Really fun messages. Like, this is another one that has a weird name, Torpor. I don't know what that means, but I think it does explain it in the guidebook. There was at least another one where I was kind of like, I've never heard of this, but it was explained in that guidebook. And I do love this card. This is one of my favorites. Does this one look 3D as well? No, this one looks a little bit more 2D. So some of them look a bit more 2D. Some of them look very CGI 3D. But I you know, you are allowed to question my taste levels. I really love this deck. I love the vibrancy of it. Would it have looked less vibrant on a matte cardstock? No, definitely not. Fresh Air and Flowers. Oh, another one I love, the Lotus Jewel. Underneath your feathered exterior lies a radiant diamond glimmering with truth, beauty, and wisdom. Yes, float in stillness. You know, and the hummingbird has always been an animal that I felt really connected to. And whenever someone does a deck about an animal or a very specific, like, weird niche topic, that's when I kind of go like, that's interesting. I want to try this. You know, and cardstock wise, so not talking about edges, not talking about finish, the cardstock is really good. Like, really usable, really shuffleable, not too thin, not too thick. And once again, you know, gorgeous art pieces on here. I love that Schiffer, Red Feather are open to releasing decks by artists that have, you know, different art techniques and use rather than that standard Llewellyn fine art thing. You know, like, because, you know, as much as I love a lot of Llewellyn decks, I'm like, yeah, we get it now. This artist is very good with gouache and watercolor and pencil, and yeah, they're really great. You know, and though this may not be the most polished deck ever, you know, it's really interesting and really thought-provoking, and the imagery is really, really, like, it's literally bursting through the camera almost, as far as I can see. So yeah, I really like this a lot. Bird Bath, cleanse your dusty wings so you can fly more freely. Yeah. Wishing Well. Your heart's desires are taking flight. So yeah, I really love this. I really like this a lot. This gives me joy. This really brings me joy. Migrating into new territory. As the breeze grows cooler, it's time for a change. Feathers from heaven, gentle messages of love and support are drifting your way from loved ones and angels. So yeah, this is a really cute deck. I'm going to put it back in its box. And I just wanted to show this to you. You know, another, like, I really hope they're watching. I really hope. Another thing, another little problem they have is their distribution. It's really hard to get their decks in Europe for some reason. And another little problem that they have is the product pricing. The prices of red feather products in Europe are off the rails. Like, you know, and I've bought decks from Australian publishing companies that were similarly priced here. I've bought decks from other United States companies which were similarly priced here. So I have bought products from different currency zones, and sometimes they get marked up a little bit, but never as much as with them. So I did get this. I just waited till it was available for a normal price. And then I was like, yep, I'm snagging that because this is going to bring me a lot of happiness. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know what? I just cleared this out. Let me just draw a card for y'all. You know, I don't really do collective stuff, but I kind of want to. I love how slippery these cards are. You can fan out these cards so great. Like, honestly. And, you know, I literally just got these. I haven't even read the guidebook that well, you know, just for the entries that were a bit vaguer than the rest. Oh, we have a jumper right here. So I'm going to put that to the side, see if that bears any significance later. Okay. Let's fan them out because, you know, with glossy cardstock, you can fan. Yes. Look. Smooth flight. No need to struggle against the wind when you can catch the current and sail easily upon the breeze. And then the jumper was float in stillness. Meditation is the key to filling up with the joyous nectar of life. So basically, you know, just chill out and you'll get where you need to be. And I like messages like that. So that was it, guys. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.